It's our E3 podcast. Yes, we're doing our special E3. We've done this for like 3 years, I think. Past 3 years we've done this.
Maybe even longer.
For Thursday, the very rare Thursday podcast, Thursday, June 14th, 2018.
I'm all thrown off.
This is Ian. I'm Pat. That means we're not going to do another one for another 8 weeks after this because that's how the schedule works out. We're talking about the magic of E3. But I'm seeing in like 10 days, Ian. It's been 9 days, 10 days. So anything else new happen? Nothing.
I mean, if it has, it's not important enough for me to mention.
Not important enough to mention. World Cup starting.
Yep, that's right.
In Mother Russia. U.S., we're not in there because our team sucked, so they threw out all the old players and got a bunch of youngins, though. But we tied a friendly against France last week. That's a big deal.
That is.
You know, it's the first time we ever scored against France. We could never even score against them. So it's good that you can score.
We're moving up.
That means if you can score, you can possibly win a game. That's what that means. Besides that, we're going to be at too many games. June 22nd and 24th.
That is right. That's a week from...
We leave in a week. Me and Ian will be on a jet plane.
Woo!
We're not sitting together, I don't think, but we can try to coordinate that when we go to the airport. Friendlies will be had at some point. I picture me buying friendlies for like 20 people that come on out. That doesn't mean you all... Well, yeah, come on out. I'll try to buy friendlies for people. But actually know me. Don't just try to glom onto the party, you know. But anyway, so... So we'll be there.
Pat's already going to he's going to have to backpedal this by the end of the podcast.
Friendlies for all, but not everyone. That's what it means.
Oh my God.
I have a limit. Castle Country has got to get paid for it some way. So we're doing our podcast on Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. And then we have the Pat the NES Punk panel Sunday at 11 a.m. On the 24th, which is actually the 10th anniversary. The 10th anniversary of the character in the YouTube channel.
Yay!
He's thrilled. He's been on the channel for 5 years, and yay!
I think it's been longer than 5 years.
Well, your first appearance, at least the characters, the evil store owner's appearance was December 2010. Caltron 6-in-1 video.
Yeah. Wow. It's a long time ago.
It's a long time ago. That's when I could edit and do 2 Pat the NES Punk episodes in 3 weeks. Because I did that one, and then I did the TurboGrafx video right after that.
Yeah,
within a month, I did both.
You mowed through those.
Yep, can't anymore. I'm old. I'm not as manic as I used to be. You can attest to that. So
it's true.
So there's one thing we said for Mania: you get some work done, you get some shit done when you're manic. But anyway, so that's what's going on. It's gonna be a momentous occasion, I guess. There's gonna be a mini celebration. There won't be a celebration. No one cares about the character besides 5 people.
Take the little poppers, the little 4th of July poppers.
I just missed the regular old birthday streamer things that go out. They sell those still?
I don't know. They probably put someone's eye out and banned all production of them. That's my guess.
It's the future liberals want.
It's the future liberals want.
It's protecting children at all costs. No more slap bracelets. No more of that stuff. No more realistic looking water guns just because a couple kids got shot in the 90s. Now everything has to have an orange tip.
Because Peter Watergun ate one and now he's dead. And
that kid was dumb anyway. He wasn't gonna be an honor student.
Peter Watergun.
Don't ruin it. I miss my Uzi water guns. Remember those ones with the batteries? They would.
Yeah. Now see, that seemed problematic to me for a different reason.
Why?
Water next to electronics.
It's a battery.
Yeah,
You're not plugging it into a wall.
You know, it's bad.
It's not bad.
It's bad.
I actually didn't have one. My friend had that. That was during the same era where you can go buy your ink gotcha guns at Toys R Us. I don't think they allow that anymore to happen. Or you can do that.
No, they made a Splatoon gun that shoots some sort of inky type cartridge.
That it disappears though, like the gotcha was supposed to.
Yeah, I bought one for Vonnie. We haven't fired it.
It was licensed?
Yet. Yeah, it's licensed.
Oh. All right,
Strange.
so gotcha's still around.
Well,
I guess.
It's not gotcha. It's just it's a similar sort of thing.
Also did paintball, right? They had that too, but they mass marketed to for the ink. Did they do paintballs? I thought they did paintballs too. Gotcha. They definitely did the ink guns.
Sure.
They did little ink. Just what I'm saying is, we need to have a little more danger in children's lives. If a few get killed, no one gets hurt in the grand scheme of things. All right. Other than that, we got E3 going on. Yep. We do. It's ending today.
Ending today. Yep.
I've been to E3 since 2013. Holy shit! It's been 5 years since E3.
I've done everything in my power in the past
not to
12
go.
years to not go.
It seems this year. Well, now when I was going, it was still a trade show. Technically, they weren't allowing people off the street. You had to pay like $400 to get a ticket if you weren't like part of the media. Now it's available to like everyone because I think there's less media going, possibly. And it's also harder. I think it's harder to get a media pass. They want more people to pay. It used to be, hey, you got a YouTube channel, come on in. Not anymore. You have. It's more strict on who they let in.
I have a lot of friends who go to cover it, and they have forever and ever. And I realized that maybe I should have gone just because
This is the year I should have gone.
It's another chance to go hang out with them. But the actual show itself holds. The press conferences would be somewhat fun, but there's very little on the floor that I would actually want to do.
Well, this is the year it seems like people want to hang out. Like I saw like Metal Jesus and Kelsey posting all these pictures of them hanging out having fun. I'm like, every year I went, it wasn't like that. It was all just snooty trade show stuff going on. Yeah, you would see a YouTube every now and then, but it seems like it's become more of an event for that. Like they have, when I was going, they didn't have all these like, oh, here's your Smash Brothers celebrity competition, and here's this going on, and here's this. So they've sort of transformed it. And that might make it stay alive for a bit longer, to transform it to something more fun and commercial versus being just an announcement show.
Well, I mean, they have to modify it to keep it alive.
I do know that they had the New Day versus Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks
for Street Fighter. I didn't watch any of it, but I heard about it.
I think from what I heard in the past, Kenny's a pretty freaking good player. I think he probably smoked Xavier Woods, but you know. And congrats to Kenny. Congrats for just winning the most prestigious wrestling title in the world, the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, against Okada in a 70-minute 2 out of 3 fall match.
Jesus.
It's their 4th match together. And I haven't seen it, but it sounds like it's better than the rest of them, or just as good. So these are going to be looked at in the future as like the Steamboat Flair matches, like for this generation. In terms of like this is the bar for pro wrestling.
70 minutes, that's nuts.
It's nuts. I mean, the other matches were like one was 50, I think one was 60. The first one, the time limit draw was 60. These guys go like, but the matches are entertaining and well paced and highly athletic at the same time. Like
sure.
It's amazing that they can put together multiple matches and then still have them all be entertaining for that long period of time. Amazing. So, good job, Kenny. Good job.
Are you gonna get the Japanese Deluxe Collector's Edition of Fire Pro Wrestling World so you can get the little muscle figures of Kenny and Okada?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, there's 4 of the wrestlers. I can't remember the other 2. The Deluxe Japanese PS4 edition comes with 4 little muscle type minifigs of look it up.
When were you going to tell me this?
I don't know. I figured you might see these things sometimes.
We're at sort of a muscle figure new age of muscle figures. Now they're relicensed. They have mini figures for everything, for like Mega Man and He-Man and everything else. I guess they're easy to make.
Oh, I would imagine.
We'll do the CU podcast line of figures. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. We'll do the mini figures.